All right, here you are, live from my basement. I'm here with not my Lamborghini, um, not even my Porsche. I'm just here to do my shipping video. So, I actually had quite a few sales last night. Yeah, and I think one or two this morning. So, anyway, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Typically, I don't clutter up my workstation like this, but in for the video, I put everything here. So, um, I guess I'll start with the cheapest thing I sold, which was this, which I had it all clearanced out because I bought these years ago, and I actually sold the lid off of the latte, and this part right here was actually recalled, so I actually sent that back. So I don't have anything into this, but I tried listing it anyway for folks, and it never did sell. So I put it up for I changed the price to $1 to make it go away and hopefully draw some traffic. So it sold for $1. So anyway, that's the first one I'm going to start with. And so let's see. Hey, there's three people here. Hello there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to see if this will fit inside here. Are we back? Sorry if y'all left. I didn't. I don't know why it just went offline. I don't know. I don't know why it did that. Everybody left. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep doing my video. So anyway, if you're watching this video, this is my supposed to be my live shipping video, and for some reason, hey, there's Sir Thriftsala. Yeah, I see you. Cool. It just said it went offline a little bit ago, so I don't know what the deal was there. That's the first time that I know of that's happened to me. So, and yeah, I'm just so. Oh, that threw me off. Now I'm all flustered. Doggone it. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and then pull these out of here and use this bag or box. See, I don't want to put that in there by itself. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. What do you think? That should be good. And then I'll just take the booklet and slide the booklet down in alongside. Like that. And throw another air pillow on top. Yeah, usually I don't have things all cluttered up like this. Well, I guess I have when I've been doing these videos, but typically I don't. But I have very little space down here. I have a whole basement down here, and I still don't have enough space because I got too much stuff. So I actually pulled a stack of things out of here last night, and I actually got one of them listed on I had a Simpsons chess game, and I actually got it listed last night, so I took that out, and I took some puzzles out. I'm gonna work on those, but I got a lot of things to do today, so I probably won't get them done today. But they're out of the basement and they're in my listing area, so I really need to get this cleaned out. There's a lot of money down here. I don't need to buy anything. You all heard that story before, so that's that. Like I said, that was only $1. So Queenie came downstairs. Queenie never comes downstairs. She never comes down. I don't know what she's doing down here. That's weird. All right, and then I sold this. I got actually, I think I originally listed these back in like 2015 or something like that. So I've had them up. I got 5 of them originally, and that's my last one right there that sold. And I was getting like $13 for them. That one I sold for $9 plus shipping. So it's gone. And it's funny. There's like a fellow over at the over at the shop selling the exact same thing that selling these chimneys, selling these chimneys for $3 a piece. And I thought, well, I already have the listing up. I could just buy one, and I think I might just buy one and just keep my listing active in case I find some cheaper than that. I think that might be a good idea. So that should go, I think that should go in one of my 8x6 boxes. What do you think? Will it go in here? Nope, it won't go in there. Ugh. Well, that's too bad. What else do we have? I have a lot of other boxes. Here, how about this one? What's this stuff in here? A smart home bag. I don't know what that is. Take it out. Yeah, I'll put it right in there. Let's see. We'll get some more air pillows here. What you doing, Queenie? Oh. Yeah. So, some more air pillows. They don't look like they're very airy. But they'll work. It should still be light enough to go first class. So, yeah. Might not be. It might be priority. I don't know what shipping method I had on it. So yeah, but anyway, I thought I'd just keep one of them, keep the listing open in case I can get. Then I thought maybe I should bump the price up a little bit. I've been thinking about doing that on some stuff. Just there's a roll of tape that was missing yesterday. Just, you know, bump the price up, you know, $1 or $2 and just see what happens. Because who knows, you know, stuff might actually sell. And I don't think it will. And then, of course, I sold another canning jar lid. Did I tell you I found a bunch of these over at the one antique shop in Canton? The lady has them for $1 a piece. I bought a couple, some of them, 3 of them, because they're neat. But I know now I have as long as she's still open, as long as she stays open, I'll have a source if I ever need any. I'll go over and buy a bunch of them with her, because I would pay $1 a piece for them, but I could probably if I bought a whole bunch of them, I could probably get a deal. So, and they're already washed. They're all washed and nice. Well, of course, I still put them in I still wash them because they had stickers on them, sticker residue on them. And that comes right off when you just dump them in water. So, and then I'm just gonna put that in there, and that one's done. These are a pain in the rear to ship, just so you know. But I sold them for good money. You know. Oops. Made a mess. Not that bad. I'll be alright. How do I want to ship this? I need another box. Boy, that box I just used would have been good. Oh, I should have had another box around for that. I know there's got to be some here. How about this one? Will this work? No, that won't work. A good try, though. Let's see. How about this one? Will this one work? That one will work. Good. Okay. I'm gonna just slide it in here to keep it from getting all scratched up, or well, it's already used, so of course it's already kind of scratched, but almost out of my eBay tape. The next quarter's a long way off, so then I gotta peel these stickers off. Thank you, Amber, for sending your boxes over to me. That's my daughter, Amber. She likes to shop on Amazon. She sends me her boxes. Oh, this is from Walmart.com. I don't know, but I get the boxes, so that's cool. Oh, there it goes. We're out. No more eBay tape. Done. Somebody says, that's because you use too much tape, Dave. I know. I know. Believe it or not, long ago, I had a buyer email me and tell me, use more tape. So, I guess I use too much now. All right, well, there's that lid then. All right, what's next? I guess these plates. You know, I had these listed a long time. I didn't realize I had them listed so long. They're Corel Old Town Blue. But I had $20 on them, so that's probably why. They're just four little dessert plates. But I had $20 on them, so that probably explains why it took so long to sell them. I might run out of bubble wrap. I might have to go out to the garage. I don't think so. I think we're good. I'll go out. Hopefully, I'll have enough to get us through this video. Now, you people that sell Corel, if you're watching me, if you sell Corel, tell me if I'm being silly, and tell me if I'm not, if that's okay to do that the way I'm doing it there. I haven't had any get broken, but if there's a better way. I know I could put cardboard in between them, but they seem like they're pretty good, so I think I should be all right. Okay, well, 10 people here. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I don't have the camera sitting in a way where I can actually watch the chat. So if you're talking to me, thank you for talking to me. Thank you for saying hi and stuff. I can't, well, you understand. So I'm just going to fold that over there like that. So, yeah, so supposed to get a big snowstorm here today, or I guess tomorrow. I think it's supposed to start, maybe it's tonight. I don't know. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm anyway, so not looking forward to that. I'm going to have to go out and shovel the driveway again. All right, that's going to be too heavy for first class, so I get to use this box now. There's envelopes up there. I need to make a whole bunch of money on eBay and buy a house in Florida and go live there for 6 months and have a different eBay store down there and work it that way. And come back here in the spring. You know, there's only one problem with making a whole bunch of money on eBay. You actually have to list. And well, who would run the shop if I went to Florida? Who would do that? I guess somebody else. So, yeah, I guess that's just not gonna work. Alright, so that was those. All right, what's next? Oh, I don't want to do those guns yet. That's too much. Okay, I got these books. They're all fantasy books. Forgotten Realms and a bunch of David Eddings books. I got these in bag lots at the niche, so I sold them cheap because I've had them quite a while. So let's see, and that's gonna take a special box there too. Which one do I want? Not gonna take one of my regular boxes. Not that one. I wonder if they might fit in here. I'm just gonna set this up here and I'm gonna see if they fit in this box first before I try putting them in here. Fit that way. That's gonna be too big. Kinda too big. What do you think? I could send them like that. I'm gonna put them in a bag. I'm not gonna send them just like this. I'm gonna put them in a bag and then I'll put some air pillows in here and try to keep it from moving around. And it's too big. And it's too big. But I don't want to waste time looking for another box. So, over here. Put them in this bag. Let's see if I can figure out how to put them in here. Yeah, it should be like this. You ever do that? I've gone to put stuff in a bag and I was like this and videotapes and stuff and realized I put them in the bag the wrong way and they won't fit in the box the way I intended them to fit. That happens. Okay. Ooh. I really need to get this cleaned up down here. I really do. And my wife says, "That's right, Dave. You need to get it cleaned up down there." And Amber says, "That's right, Dad. You need to get it cleaned up down there." All right, kids. We'll get it cleaned up. Oh, there's one ear pillow. This bag of my friend Sue bought me a bag of air pillows, but it's mostly sheets of, let's see, 12 people here now. Thanks for coming, everybody. Let's see, do I do the guns next? These were, all right, you can look these up if you want. It's Big Buck Hunter Pro. And I'll tell you, I listed these, I think last fall or something like that. And I have sold multiples of these, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 sets over the last few years. And they will sell, well, I got $70 for them. I got $69.99. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's free shipping or plus shipping, but a lot of people put them up a lot cheaper than that, just so you know. And it takes a while sometimes it takes a while for them to sell at a good price because you get undercut. But they will. They always do. They always sell at a higher price. So far, anyway. Like I said, you know, some folks just need to move stuff quicker because they don't have room to keep it. So I don't necessarily have to do that. So the problem with these is that they're so big that they're so long that it's hard to find a good box to put them in. And this one's huge. See, this is huge. But if I put them in like that, so I'd have to put them in like this in order to get them to fit in there. And I don't really have anything. Well, maybe I do. I might have it. Oh, maybe making a mess. Oh, maybe I have a... I get this stuff out of my way. Oh. Look at that. Maybe that'll work. I wonder if this will work. There's a nice... Look at that one. I'll bet I could... I'll have to cut it down. I think I can get them in there. What do you think? I think they'll go in there. That's cool. Yeah, that's much better than the other way. So this was actually, this was something that, what was this? This was a box that my wife got, something she bought on Amazon. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I'm gonna see where we're at here size-wise. I'm gonna move it this way. I'm gonna put something down on the bottom and up in the top, so I guess I'll cut it right about there. So, you guys have any? Yeah, this isn't something I can actually talk very well to people, so. Oh, I keep wanting to mention and I keep forgetting. I did start a Facebook group. If you're interested, I don't know what to do with it, but it's there. So it should be in the description. There should be a link to it in the description. And it's, I mean, I don't intend it to be anything, you know, like, it's just a place to chill out, just to go and just talk, you know. Ranting about things typically, I know we all need to do it, but it typically tends toward getting a negative attitude toward your business, which you don't want to do. But you're more than welcome to join it, and I can honestly say I don't know how to operate a Facebook group, so don't expect maybe there'll be a lot of people there that will come and chill out with us. I don't know. I'm gonna put this gun in here, but it's there for anybody that's interested. So and it's just basically about chilling. I like to chill. I like to be relaxed. I don't like to sweat the small stuff if I can help it, because I can get pretty down pretty easy. And like I said, I mean, I used to have an eBay store years ago that had over 5,000 listings in it. And because I paid attention to the eBay forums back in the day, when eBay raised their fees, I got really bitter. Is about I guess the best way to put it. I got really bitter, and I quit. And I closed my store and closed my listings and canceled everything out. And I took a bunch of books to the recycling. And the sad part about it is, it was just about the time, y'all familiar with Scavenger Life, right? I was quitting just about the time they were joining. Just about the time they were getting started, I was quitting. So, you know, it's because I was used to one thing. I was used to things being a certain way, along with all the other negative people on the forums. We were all used to it being one way. And instead of adapting to it, instead of changing and making my business model work with the new way that eBay was doing it, I just got bitter and quit. And that obviously did not help me at all. That obviously was not a benefit to me to do that. And I'm not blaming the people on the forums for being that way, but being around people that were really negative toward the whole eBay experience at that point was just not healthy for me, and I shouldn't have done it. And so I don't really want to be around that kind of negativity anymore, because it didn't help me. It didn't move me forward in my business. And so that's that. That's how I feel about that. Now you know, if you didn't already know. You know, it's eBay is just like any other business. They got to change things up and do things different to try to see, how they can generate more revenue, because they're a business. And if they can, and now granted, I don't know that any of the changes that they made back then were designed to help the platform's users, or were they designed to help the people who were making money on it? I don't know. But that's irrelevant, really. That's just plain irrelevant. That doesn't matter. No business should be that concerned necessarily about somebody else's business unless it directly impacts theirs. And well, that's exactly what did happen, and I think that's why eBay changed, because their business was directly impacted by, and I know some people want to complain about eBay now, but honestly, I think the platform is a lot more, and I know people are going to argue with me probably, but I think it's a lot more centered on helping sellers than it used to be. It was very adversarial back in the days. And it's not so much anymore. It could get that way again, but right now it's not. Yeah, I mean, there was a time when, you got a negative feedback, you were stuck with a negative feedback. It was permanent. You weren't getting rid of it, not ever. It was there. And that situation was, well, people look back on those good old days with rosy glasses on, but the good old days weren't really that good. I had a crappy seller. I had a friend of mine that he bought a big old giant subwoofer, and we used my account, and I used all my money in PayPal back then. And the guy sent the thing to me, and it didn't have there was no packaging, there was nothing in the box to protect it. So the knobs came right through the box and got snapped off. And I ended up trying to get my money back and returning the thing, and PayPal wouldn't back me. I was the buyer, and PayPal didn't back me, and I lost all my money. And the guy got his piece of junk equipment back, and I lost all my money. So. And he was a crappy seller. He did a really poor job, really lousy job. And to hear him tell it though, he did the best packing job in history. And so this was a long time ago. This was probably this had to be 2000, early 2000s. And the platform has changed a lot to protect buyers for just that reason. Because honestly, there's a lot of people out there selling on eBay who probably shouldn't be. And you see them in the groups a lot. I don't want to be too negative here, but let me just say this. People say that being top rated isn't that important. But the point of being a top-rated seller isn't so that you can save on the discounts. It's to show that you're a seller who your buyer can depend upon. If you don't care about being top-rated, then you're a hobby seller, which is okay. You can still do a good job that way. Don't get me wrong. But if you don't care about doing the best job you can do for your customer, then that puts you in another, not, if you're trying, that's a different thing, and you're not, and you're not top rated, and you're trying, you want to do a good job, that's one thing. But there's a lot of sellers on eBay who don't want to do a good job. They just want to take people's money. And like I said, I knew somebody like that once. She'd start an account and she'd sell everything, and then she wouldn't ship anything, and she'd just take people's money and then start another account. That's how eBay used to be. That's the good old days. So there we go. We got that all packaged up. That wasn't anywhere near as hard as what I thought it was going to be. All right, so that just leaves me this Husker Du game, which I almost passed up on when I was at the Goodwill the one day. And I didn't want to look it up. I don't know, for some reason I was being lazy that day, and I didn't want to look it up. Who's going to want this? Who's going to want this? And I looked it up, and I was surprised that they were selling pretty well. And so I paid it. I paid $1 for it, and I listed it. When I finally got it listed, it took me a few days to get it listed. It sold in 2 days for $30. So I'm glad I bought it. So yeah, there's my little rant about selling on eBay and the good old days and all that stuff. The good old days weren't good, but it's easy to look back on them and think they were good. There's things I miss. I miss getting not checks, but I miss getting cash in envelopes in the mail. That was good. I even missed, going to the bank with all those money orders. I miss all that stuff. When I first started eBay, I don't even think PayPal existed. It may have existed and just wasn't in use a lot. And then eBay started another payment service to try to, a lot of people started using PayPal. And then eBay tried to catch up, but they couldn't, so that's when they bought PayPal. So that's in there. Which, it was, I guess, pretty smart of them to do that. This is actually bigger than I thought, so I'm gonna need another weird box. Let's see. Wow. Isn't this just a thing? Oh, this would be great if this is the right size. Nope, not. 17 people. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you watching my video. Again, I wish I could talk to you at the same time, but it's not working out that way. See what you're saying to me if you're talking to me, and I could respond to it. I'm already talking to you. Let's see. How about this? Will this work? No, probably not. Maybe this one. This is probably the same size as that other one, isn't it? Nope. Rats. Looks almost the right size. Wonder if I could fix that. Let's get a little Frankenbox in here. I'm not gonna Frankenbox. I'm gonna take this box and I'm going to put that down. Cut some corners out of that one. So this will lay that down flat like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little this side here. You see, I don't know if I just put a ruler in there to get a nice strong flat edge so I can bend the box over. And go like this. See, now I'm I'm gonna bend those sides over, but I got to get something to put around those corners. So usually I have little scraps of stuff that I can do with that. So, oh, I bet somebody here already knew about doing this thing. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's why a lot of times I advocate for buying from, if you're going to buy from eBay, to buy from top rated sellers. I know it doesn't seem fair to people who aren't top rated and who are trying really hard, but I've been screwed by enough people that were crappy eBay buyers, that, or eBay sellers, that I personally just don't want to deal with them. And that's a big, that you can see that when you go to like Facebook groups and you see people, oh, I don't care about top rated anymore. I don't care anymore. And the reasons for not caring is because they don't give a crap about their customers. The only thing they care about is whether or not they have to pay for returns, or whether or not they have to. So their business model isn't really customer friendly. And I don't know about you, but when I buy from somebody, I kind of want them to be customer friendly. You know, I don't. There's a reason why Sam Walton used to have the policy at Walmart to just take returns. His policy was, he hated the idea. I read his book and he talked about one of his reasons for that, and it was basically that he went somewhere and they wouldn't do a return, and he never shopped there again. So that's what you have to think about. That is how people are going to react. You know, if they feel that for some reason they didn't get a good value from you and you're not going to take returns, and you do that enough times, it's going to impact your sale. And then, not only that, but then there's a lot of other people who experience that same thing with other sellers, and then when they see you don't take returns, they're not going to buy from you either. So it brings the whole marketplace down in a sense, which is, you know, part of, I guess, the charm of eBay is we all have our own way of doing things. You don't want to, I mean, I'm not telling you should take returns. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that there's enough people out there who have experienced they've had enough of a bad experience that they're looking for people that take returns when they buy. You know, not that eBay's not gonna do a return anyway if the item is INAD, and so if it's not as described, they're gonna do the return anyway. But it's just opinion of your people. They don't want to buy from you. They'd rather not. I don't want to put it. They don't think you're going to stand behind your product, so why should they buy from you? You know, it's one of the rules of when it comes to sales. Like if you're involved in direct sales and stuff like that, is you have to believe in your product. If you don't believe in your product, you can't sell your product. You just won't be able to. You know, it's people can tell that you don't believe in your product. And by offering no returns, you're showing that you don't really believe in your product. Now, I understand if you're offering an item that obviously doesn't work. I mean, it's something that doesn't work and you're just selling it for parts. That's another story. There's, you know, they're buying it for parts in that sense. It's not something that, you know, that you necessarily would need to have returns on, because why would you return something like that? But anyway, so that was it. Husker Du's all done. Everything's all done. We're all done with our shipping video today. I hope everybody that's here I hope something was helpful. You got something helpful out of it. If nothing else, maybe you got a few things listed while you were listening to me. So, all right. Speaking of that, I got to go do the postage on these, and then I have a busy day again. So, all right. You all have a good day. See ya. Keep listening.